Hello and welcome back to episode 39 of Rule the Waves German Brawlers. We're back at February 1941. We're trying to break out into the Mediterranean. I remembered halfway through loading, I wanted to build some more submarines. We'll start with 10 to start. Save and turn. Of course it's delayed. Enemy fleets, condenser trouble. Northern, alright, blocked by the blockade. Battleship engagement, large. We're only slightly outnumbered. It's in an area where we're going to have trouble with enemy aircraft, though. This may be a bit of a dicey battle. We get 3 of the Schwabens. We get the Repulse and the Empress of India. We get the Derflinger. Or 2 battlecruisers, basically. Those are screening the carrier fleet. Not sure that's where I want them. But they're fast enough. Well, not super fast, actually. Leave them for now. And we do want maximum cap, no search. Oh, no air operations right now anyways. Just due to low clouds? Huh. The sea, it's probably the sea state that's causing it. Unknown radar contact, up north. Carriers will retire southeast. Trying to click on our battle cruisers. Let's get you to be core 2. Oh, we can't separate them from the carrier division. They're integrated. Why are they so far back? Oh, because they're on independent. Get with the battle division. We need you as one cohesive unit. Slow it down some. I'm going to watch this occurring. We have 3 fast contacts. Now sighted them. Come up to full speed. No, we want you on core. 2 German battle line. Or is the Zarian getting that? Oh, okay. I want you to be core to that division then. Still got the orders? Yes. You can only have one division core to another division at a time. We got the first hit, 14 and 9-inch guns. One more heavy hit. Brawlers, Montcalms. Got them outgunned so far. Heavy hit on the Glores. Heavy hit exchange. Medium and heavies. Glores have torpedoes? No. Montcalms do, though. Orvilles do as well. Let's angle out a little bit. Montcalm taking the brunt, 4 heavy hits and a medium. I'm not even going to follow that. That is a lot of damage. Lots of hits on the Montcalm. she's done for. She isn't, I'll be shocked. Head southwest, actually. Away from French air. Go ahead and set the black flag. Get our destroyers, see if they'll engage this glory. Here's probably the actual battle division. Just unloading into the Montcalm. Should have thought about that. Now we're going to be launching torpedoes all over her. We have seaplane tender. Cut in. Terrible and Trident. 12 16-inch guns and 15-inch guns. Now we're looking at significant firepower. Not receiving any hits. Not receiving any. One hit on the Terrible. Montcalm continuing to clog up the combat log. Light hit on the Glory. Heavy hit on the Glory. Two heavy hits on the Glory. Heavy hit on the Glory. Heavy and a medium on the Trident. Now we're hitting the Terrible and the Glory. 3 hits on the Glory. 2 more. Medium on the Trident. Actually, 3 on the Glory. It won't last much longer. Taking a lot of hits. We're not receiving very many. Weissenberg takes 1. Glory hit by torpedoes. Angle back in. Mostly our destroyers taking the damage. There's 2 heavy hits on the Weissenberg. Oh geez. The destroyer Beagle unloading into the Glory at point blank range. Weissenberg getting a great set of hits on the Terrible. A lot of Terrible, a lot of Glory. Terrible hit by torpedoes now. Let's cut back. I'm concerned about torpedoes. Does Terrible have any? Yes. And she's slow enough that she can use them. Glory hit by more torpedoes. More hits on the Terrible, the Glory. Terrible, Glory. And what a terrible Glory it is. Weissenberg hit by our own torpedoes. Not bad, actually. Terrible hit by the same torpedoes. Terrible hit by more torpedoes. I think at this point we can turn off the black flag. Our destroyers aren't really in a position to threaten this group. On absolute maximum speed. The French have the Trident and the Tourville left. This may be the best chance we have of pushing out into the Mediterranean. Hit on the seaplane tender. The Ville de Rhone hit. Got a hit on the Trident. Another hit on the Trident. Weissenberg down to 50% ammunition. Such a short combat too. There's another hit on the Trident. Some more hits on the de Rhone. More on the Trident. Alright, if this combat is anything to go by, the new Schwaben class is amazing. Not even anything super special. I even subtracted 3 14-inch guns to have heavy secondaries, just to see how they would do. Continuing to grind into the Trident. Come to starboard. They're headed into port. They'll make it too. I don't think we have the speed to really close in. The carrier can head back. Combat went well. There's no threat to them anymore. Trident's seen plenty of action now. I think we'll just line up and chase this battleship home. If she continues to do that, I think this is the Montcalm. It's the one that got away. It's taken 2 heavy hits so far. Trident class taking even more torpedoes. Head for that point of land. Yes, they turned away. Excellent. That means we have some time to hit them. There's a 14-inch shell. Come in, cut down into this point of land now. Somebody has 28 knots again. Another 14-inch shell into the Montcalm. Another 14-inch shell. Another 14-inch shell. Seem to have found the range more or less. Another 14-inch shell. Schwaben takes a medium round, penetrating. No, it's the Torville. That's right. The Montcalm was earlier. Head for this point of land. Torville takes another one. Schwaben takes a hit. Seems to not be working so well anymore. Worsening air conditions. Carrier's well away. And given the time of day, I might not want her to even be involved anymore. Turn her back out into the Atlantic. Torville turning about. Probably hoping to get ahead. In response, she gets 3 heavy guns. 2 more heavy guns. And a 16-inch shell. 14. 2 14s, receiving 1. 2 14s for Tourville. 2 14s, receiving 1, but that one bounces. 2 14s, receiving 1, also ineffective. 3 14s into the Tourville. 5 heavy shells into the Tourville. 4 14. 4 14 of the whole battle line unloading into her. 3 heavy shells. 2 heavy shells. A whole slew of shells. And she's done. Pretty much as we run out of ammo. We'll ask the destroyers to throw some torpedoes into them if they have any left. We'll take a close pass and then we'll head out to sea. There we go. Right down the line. And turn away. Torville hit by torpedoes. Yeah, she's done now. Turn off the black flag. Drop it to 24 knots, and we'll see if we can find those seaplane tenders, although I'm not expecting it at this point. Bring the carriers up here. There's nothing heavy to threaten them anymore. The destroyers just swarm the wreck. Poor weather means we can pretty much zip around. Oh, there we go. There's somebody. Come up to maximum possible speed. I think it's a little too late though. Unless we get a good hit into their engine. Ah, it's a transport. Not as big a deal then. More likely to go down. Taking plenty of fire. She may have escaped. Well, not quite. It's a little far to hit, especially with the low ammo conditions. And that's it. France loses 5 capital ships, no losses of our own. That's a wonderful battle. Kind of see the tail of ammunition. Close that out. Take our 2 prestige. Battle of Ile-de-San. Very beneficial for us. Don't have very much that can go into the Mediterranean, but we will try. And we're still considered blockaded. But most likely will not be able to break out, especially that large proportion of ships. Yeah, because Italy has plenty. Too much of a blockade. We'll save it and see how if we can. Keeping that invasion of Libya ready to go. Yep, stopped by the blockade, which is fine. French raider interred. Our raider is getting a little bit. Battleship engagement invasion battle. That's a sad day. 977, that's eating away our lead. We are not blockaded now. So we can do this. See how much we can get out into the Mediterranean again. Italy moved most of their fleet. France is actually increasing in strength. Possibly Italy moved down here because the Brits moved in. Save, move forward. Check rebellion and invasions. Brits can buy whatever they want. 1 2,000-pound bomb, that's an impressive threat. Yeah, we fought the Tridents. Reduced armor weight. Motor torpedo boat squadrons. Improved ones. Aerial depth charges. Convoy attack. Yes, please. Just with destroyers. Okay. Unknown radar contact. Squad max. Black flag. Appear to be in a northerly direction. Yeah. They're headed north. They appear to see us. Oh, a lot of ships. Coming in hot. Launching plenty of torpedoes. After engaging starboard side, we'll switch to port side. That was not a carrier. Wishful thinking by a destroyer captain. An excitable lieutenant. Or sorry, lieutenant. Although I don't think that is the actual ranking structure. Using US ranks. That's what I know. There we go. That's 2 transports sunk, and we've decimated the entire convoy. I'm just now seeing some of them arrive. Oh look, some people are still moving over here. Take them out. Swing back around, and then probably head south to see if we can engage the escort. Now that they have nothing to escort. Successful convoy raid. Very pleased. Here we go. Closing in, closing in. Is that a cruiser? A cruiser's gonna be feeling that. Cut hard to port. Any torpedo avoidance. Collision. Medusa class. No reason to worry about torpedoes then. The other one go. That was it over there. Well, she's done now too. All right. Well then, what do the Italians have left? I'd say that's a very good destroyer action. Almost makes me want to make more destroyers. Maybe such a loss. At least they don't have aircraft in this area yet. Get up to full speed, head south. 15 transports, 2 corvettes. No losses. Gain 1 prestige. Perilous facts. Alright, Northern Europe. We have 3 ships ready to... almost ready to go. France is dominating Northern Europe. Invasion of Libya delayed. Docks completed. Electro-optical director. Be amazing. And better search radar. Still sinking a fair amount. Italian AMC goes down. Battleship engagement in the Baltic. Italians decline, not surprisingly. What do we have up here with the 3 battleships that we have? France still has some of their fleet. So does Italy. Italy have down here. We don't have enough. Not gonna move our battleships down there though. I will consider moving a few of the destroyers back to Northern Europe. Get them into active fleet. A little bit old, but they'll do. As an escort. War with Russia looming now. And we'll put our subs back on fleet support. Senegal, Italian dive bomber, submarines, mine. Still winning the trade war. Invasion battle. Rhodes. Italy's pushing for it. Attack the ships, of course. have our 2 light carriers. Down to the south, head them up northeast. Battlecruiser division, no longer independent. Head back for the battle division of 1. We'll move that forward. Up to 20 knots. We're sighting them all the way up there. Alright, let's get up to 24 knots then. Yeah, they're already up there. Wow. So I think I will change that option. To report. No need to pause on a new report. Get up there as fast as we can. We have lots of time. Way out of position though. Really surprised that we're this far south behind an invasion. And there we go. Have an indication of exactly where they are. Squad max, engage more closely. And known radar contact. Full speed, full in. Get some hits. Ringen hit by 2 torpedoes. Perhaps too bold, but not too bad. Jammed rudder. Yep, jammed port. 2 heavies, 2 mediums. Got one of them with a torpedo. Well, they appear to be destroyers. We'll come down to 20 knots. Oh, guys, you can leave them alone. So far, this has been a not beneficial combat, mostly because the Zeringen took torpedoes. Those all the transports getting ready to go in. If so, I know exactly what I'm doing. Transports getting sunk left and right. That takes care of that. Lots of burning transports. Hitting some of these ships now, and we'll try to stay ahead. Come up to full speed. Oh, we lose G10 to a magazine hit. Regina Elena. Not too old, but kind of aging. Puglia takes a hit as well. Come full south. Puglia takes another one. And multiple torpedoes. Heavy hit on the Zeringen. Regina Elena takes a hit. Regina Elena again. And again. And another heavy hit on the Regina. 3 more. Not really concerned about her. I'm more concerned about this battle cruiser. Where is... Alright, our carriers are over here. May actually take them into the middle of the transport fleet. Derflinger hit by torpedo. It tickled. Flooded the recreation room. Now they're all angry. 3 14-inch, 1 9-inch, 1 14, 1 9. Unidentified ship. That'll be the battleship over there. 2 14s, a 9. I think the battlecruiser is done as well at this point. Come in close. The Italia. Derflinger hit by another torpedo. Just the whipping boy today. Italia appears to be fairly done. Let's come back to the invasion fleet. Make another close pass. It's definitely been very beneficial at this point. Angle back around. This battleship seems to be moving still, except it slipped below the waves. Come back around to this cape. What's the Derflinger doing? Independent. Get back over here. Not that I really need you over here anymore. Battle's pretty much done. EC blank goes up. Derflinger. Oh! Battleship that was over there. It was unidentified at the time of the flash fire, though. I guess Italy hasn't had a chance to have a flash fire. Derflinger spots a disabled ship and continues to ignore our orders. No, they're okay. Don't see anybody on the west side of the island. Did we take them out to a ship? Honestly, don't know at this point. Bring the carriers to 5 knots. Turn east. Nope, we didn't take them out to a ship. More out here somewhere. Drop to cruising speed. You guys doing your own thing still? No? Still have orders to join up. Try to get close enough for them to see flags. No. Get over here. I don't want search planes from this. Do a light cap. And there's only 4 torpedo bombers. Oh, they probably sent the other 4 out already. Ready a strike. That way when dawn hits, if there's anything out there, we can send 4 torpedo bombers at it. Plus whatever Rhodes sends. Yep, we can send people to pick up survivors, except for that one accidental no, as it gets spammed. Nobody in sight. Very much nobody in sight. Well, I don't think they successfully invaded. Fairly certain nobody is surprised by that. come along the south end of Crete after a series of... Oh, this is that error string. Try to tough it out. I saved in case it doesn't or it crashes. Yeah, I can't do anything. That's very unfortunate. We're moving by the minutes very quickly, though. A little luck, it'll time out at 1400 and we can move on. Area was finished. Didn't get to see the results because, yeah. Gain 2 prestige, Battle of Rhodes, great success. Northern Europe has the Alsace and 2 Schwabens. And is blockaded, so we won't be able to bring any down south anyways. Greatly outnumber them. We may invade Libya this next turn, but I'm going to save. Hope it doesn't crash. I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're right back. Reloaded the game to hopefully clear any potential errors, why ever they do occur. We've got the Mediterranean locked down. This war is going amazingly well. Russia joins in. I'm going to be very angry. And I think we are good to continue. Probably the last turn for this episode. Increased heavy AA, better LAA, light AA, better flying boat, better range. Pretty comparable, actually. Oh, because it's an upgrade, right? Zipping through a little too fast at this point. So, wow, did the French move a bunch down? Let's see, what do we have? 2 battle cruisers from the Brits and 1 of our own. Just battle cruisers, nothing else. Sink 2 ships. Yes, launch float planes, please. What is out there? Follow the north end of Libya. Looks like the Italians have built up an airbase in Tripoli, just as we did. Plenty of ships down south of Benghazi. Enemy aircraft approaching. Game not responsive. And another crash. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Having reloaded from a non-responding error. We'll see what happens in the Mediterranean this time. I imagine the French will still support them. Delayed due to uncertain margin of superiority. Get an error. We still get the heavy AA improvement, light AA improvement. Maximum carrier size improved. British lose a destroyer. Small engagement this time. So no support from the British. Launch float planes, yes. On radar contact, full speed. Two ships, 2 destroyers, 2 corvettes. That's not going to go very well for them. 114-inch shell instantly annihilates one of them. The other one takes two 14-inch shells, three 14-inch shells, two 4-inch cells, another 14, a couple more 14s, and that one annihilates them. And again, we'll just kind of cruise along the northern end of Libya. Kinds of ships along here in between Tobruk and Benghazi. Close in. Even though it's nighttime, we have good radar. So we'll turn in or turn out away from land. And we'll just follow along and expect to capture anything in our radar scope. Not that we have a very clear idea of how long that range is. Reminds me, isn't that this one? I should be adding that. I'll take 2 corvettes for free though. And with that, I think even with the cuts due to restarting the game, that'll take us to the end of this episode. Thank you for staying till the end despite the frustrations. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think below, and I'll look forward to getting back to you. And I'll see you next time. Take care.